Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Shaquille O'Neal.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
A look at San Diego's starting group. Bagley is out there with Michael Porter. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, we've got Williamson. Brook Lopez is out there with Isiah Hartenstein. Then there's Thomas, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
Now, here's Bagley. Thompson finds Bagley. 5 to shoot. Back to Thompson from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Pass to Williamson. Hartenstein in the high post. It's Thomas on the wing. And here is Williamson. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Larson, no good. Now here's Porter. Not a lot of room. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Larson. Back to Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
So he can't get either to fall.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by Thompson.
Oh, about time. Starting to wonder a bit if they were ever going to knock a shot down.
To the paint. Outside for Thomas. Hartenstein with the screen on Schroeder. Thomas. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And here is San Diego now, after Chicago picking up the basket just moments ago.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now, here's Thomas. He had 35 points last game out. Lopez outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
A little disjointed to start this game, missing 3 of their first 4 shots already.
He gets it in there.
Look at the touch on Schroeder's shot there, making that tough mid-range, Jay. Easy, slim pickings.
Outside Thomas. Here's Williamson. And he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Porter to the inside. The inside shot. Shaq can't get it to go. To the middle. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And they take the lead.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isiah keeping his teammates involved here.
Porter passes to Thompson. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Bagley. Over Hartenstein. And it's Williamson with the rebound. So for San Diego, their last game, a win against the Heat.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Lopez with the steal. Thomas with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Thomas, no good. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for San Diego. Pass to O'Neal. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Poke loose. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. San Diego with another miss.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Thomas passes to Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points.
Go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making a switch here. Christie's checked in. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at Chicago, they're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
Checking out San Diego, they retain their spot at number 2 in the rankings, and they've got staying power. They're as stable as they are dominant. I don't see them slipping down that list anytime soon.
Great open look there.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Thomas up top. It's blocked by Shaq. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Christie. And Chicago leads by 8. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Now here's Williamson after the miss from Klay Thompson. Down low. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Zach Edey comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Herbert Jones in for Williamson. And then for San Diego, Sharks checked in for Bagley. Isiah Joe comes in for Porter. And it's Keon Ellis in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
Chicago leading by 9. It's Edey, high post. Pass to Christie. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edey. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so here is Chicago after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by San Diego. Shaq's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Ellis kicks to Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Edey gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Ellis. 11 points for him in that last game against the Heat in Miami. And Thompson launches it from deep, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Edey picks one up.
Shaq, such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. Vanderbilt's checked in for Chicago. That one misses.
Hey, everybody knows Shaq is a fun guy off the court, but when he puts on that jersey, playtime is over. He takes winning very seriously.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. San Diego trails by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first quarter. And Shaq with the slam.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Vanderbilt. Edey with a screen on Saric. Vanderbilt with it. Now guarded by Saric. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
O'Neal inside. He's defended by Edey. A nice shot by Shaq.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
Now here's Thomas. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Christie the pass to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Jones with the screen on Ellis. From deep, Thomas. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson finds Ellis. Here's Joe. Pass to Saric. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. One-on-one here. Here's Edey. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And Chicago leads by 8.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson from long range. It's hauled in by Thomas. On the wing, Christie. Covered by Joe. Christie the pass to Thomas. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Taking a look at San Diego. Isiah Joe is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Saric, and it's Porter at the small forward position. Just 3 to shoot, Porter. And he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you can test his shots every time down the floor.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Kevin, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Schroeder finds Eubanks. Now here's Shorich. San Diego moving the ball around. Pass to Joe. A three-pointer, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Chicago leading by 14. Pass to Jones. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Edey. Offline with his three. San Diego, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. It's sent back by Edey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Nurkic checked in for Edey.
Number 30, Isiah Nurkic.
And San Diego decides to take their first time out here. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Shaq is checked in for San Diego. Christie the pass to Dinwiddie. Christie with the screen for Dinwiddie. Pass to Jones. Here's the three. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Chicago leading by 12. Christie with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Hitch got that one from Nurkic.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside. Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Dinwiddie against Schroeder. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation. And he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Thomas, basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Pass to Larson. Now Nurkic, guarded by O'Neal. Schroeder against Thomas. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by San Diego.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Thomas. Michael Porter making his last shot. Over in the corner, Williamson. Nurkic setting the pick for Williamson. That one goes in. Williamson's got 6 points.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Now here's Porter. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Miami.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And we know this, Clark. Michael Porter Jr. can be explosive offensively.
Yeah, he can put together some high-scoring games for sure, Kevin. He's the kind of guy that I think has still a lot of room to grow in this game.
Nurkic can't hit. San Diego trails by 9. Here's Sharge. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williamson dishes to Nurkic. Here's Larson, who's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte. Williamson, the pass to Nurkic. Shaq with some nice D. San Diego has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The kick out to Porter. Sharge with the screen for Porter. Here he goes. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Williamson. Here's Larson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Thomas deciding where to go with it. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. Bagley, he's checked in for San Diego. Thompson comes in for Isiah Joe. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Schroeder against Thomas. O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Hartenstein.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? He narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice.
We'll say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Now, here's Lopez. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul.
Oh, a shot attack.
Well, O'Neal is just so strong. Impossible to deny him when he makes up his mind to get to the bucket. Able to blast through any contact.
San Diego shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That's good from O'Neal. Thomas with the ball. He has 6. Hartenstein with the screen on Ellis. And Thomas, here we go. Pass to Lopez. It's hauled in by San Diego. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Shot on the wing. Good. He hits the jump shot. Thomas got 8 points.
Yeah, the jump shot of Thomas, cash money. Boy, it's nice seeing him knock down that mid-range jumper.
Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Quick break in the action. Let's check out the fiercest shot swatters in the league. And you look at Shaquille O'Neal, an intimidating defender. 3rd in the league.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Thomas passes to Hartenstein. Lopez inside. Shaq on him. No good there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
San Diego shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Pass to Larson. Back to Thomas. Lopez, a screen on Ellis. Lock at 6. Here's Thomas. The good-looking shot from the wing. 10 points for him.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
And Here is Ellis. Nothing on the board. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
That's to Lopez. To the left wing. Outside Thomas. Over Ellis. Thomas, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Larson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, I love the ferocity of Thomas on defense now. Remarkable, really good, I think, at reading the opponent and then jumping all over him with his defense.
Ellis, the pass to O'Neal. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Chicago leading by 7. Hartenstein inside. Defended by Bagley. Porter against Williamson. Outside for Thomas. For the 3. And Shaq pulls it down. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for San Diego. A putback. Here's Bagley. Great key that time from Hartenstein. Chicago has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Larson. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. San Diego trails by 9. Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Shaq. San Diego with another miss. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Thomas against Ellis. Williamson outside. 3-pointers off the mark. Porter passes to O'Neal. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And so it's Chicago, headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
Some impressive names on here. Shaq, any interest in lacing up your sneaks and finally competing in one of these?
I don't want to embarrass these young guys with my hop skinny. You know this 2-inch vertical, I have to save it. It's their time to shine.
Yeah, nice out, nice out.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for Chicago.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Chicago leading by 7. They've got Brook Lopez. Isiah Hartenstein is out there with Williamson. Then there's Thomas, and it's Larson in a 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Shaq. Back to Schroeder. Lopez with the block.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
And Chicago shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Thomas. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Thomas got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
O'Neal finds Thompson. Back to O'Neal. San Diego moving the ball around. Misses the 3. Chicago leading by 9. A drive by Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
You would think someone as big as Zion would have trouble maneuvering around people in the lane, but his handle and change of direction is off the charts.
Pass to Shaq. And that one hits back iron. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And it's Williamson missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Schroeder and Dennis Schroeder. Gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to Larson. Now here's Williamson. Guarded by Porter. Another miss by Williamson.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
And finished off by Beck.
Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Hartenstein against Shaquille O'Neal. Lopez passes to Hartenstein. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Hartenstein's got 9 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, we know Shaq can bully you, but he doesn't have to. He's got the crap.
6 at the foul line. He can't make his second free throw either. Missing both.
And not doing anything to erase his reputation as a shaky free throw shooter. This game really only making it worse.
Shot left block. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 11 points in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Porter. Good D by Williamson. Chicago leading by 13. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Thomas, good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
Here's Hartenstein, and Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Kevin, back to you.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over the game.
Chicago calls timeout. Checked in for Chicago. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at San Diego, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
Well, right now for San Diego, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And again, no good by Chicago.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
Porter, no luck.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Thomas, good.
Right now, this is Thomas's show. I mean, he's just torturing the defense and getting busy.
Passes to Porter. There's the triple. San Diego with another miss.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Pass to Edey. Kicks it out to Williamson. Edey can't hit. San Diego trails by 15. Thompson dishes to O'Neal. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Schroeder against Thomas. Good, nice job down low. Thomas got 18 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Schroeder. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Mr. Williamson. Back to Christie. Here's Thomas. Vanderbilt kicks to Thomas. Vanderbilt, a screen on Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Christie. Here's Thomas. And Shaq pulls it down. San Diego trails by 13. Pass to Schroeder. Now O'Neal. Over Edey. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Christie. It's hauled in by San Diego. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Porter, no luck.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had 1 since.
Up top, Christie. Guarded by Schroeder. Here's Edey. O'Neal with the rebound. San Diego trails by 13. And San Diego calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And San Diego will go with a different look here. Sharks checked in for Marvin Bagley. McDermott comes in for Michael Porter. Isiah Joe, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Keon Ellis in for Dennis Schroeder. Thomas passes to Christie. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Zach LaVine. Then on Sunday, They'll go up against DeJounte Murray.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Pass to Joe. Here's Shaq. He's defended by Edey. Now Joe. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
San Diego trails by 13. Pass to O'Neal. Doing what he does best, Shaquille O'Neal.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jones with the bounce pass. Christie has the open look. Trains it from beyond the arc. Christie's got 5.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Ellis, the pass to McDermott. Now Joe. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the basket by Jones.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Sharge. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look, nobody in the league can stop him one-on-one. At times, you simply have to foul Shaq.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Definitely not making the most of his chances at the foul line.
Well, the misses in his struggles have been costly to his team. And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Here's Nurkic. He's checked in for Edey. Pass to Christie. Another 3 for Chicago.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Sharge outside. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Sharge has got his first 3 points of the game.
Now that's confidence. Sharge says, in Dario I trust.
Thomas passes to Christie. And here's Nurkic. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Nurkic a screen on Ellis. There's Thomas with the 3. It's hauled in by San Diego. Pass to Ellis. Sharge a screen on Thomas. No good with the layup. Isiah Thomas has been on display for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here is San Diego now, down by 15. Taking a look at San Diego. They've got Isaiah Joe. Michael Porter's out there with Sharge. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Drills it from outside.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down. Because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
San Diego on D. Jones finds Dinwiddie. Outside, Jones. Now Christie. Covered by Joe. Clock at 4. Jones for 3.
You know, on defense, Porter's quickness pays dividends, not to mention his length and agility. He's able to stay all over the shooter.
Chicago leading by 12. Jones with it. Now guarded by Sharge. Jones dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Nurkic. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Shaq.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Porter, no luck. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Here's Dinwiddie from down in the low post. It goes. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Schroeder against Dinwiddie. And it's Schroeder missing. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Chicago. Jones, no luck.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Yep, it counts.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
13 feet away. Good as the jump shot ball.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
O'Neal, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Jones finds Nurkic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Nurkic has got 7 now in this quarter.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Porter passes to Porter. Schroeder outside from deep. And Michael Porter good for 3. Porter's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for San Diego. Chicago calls timeout. Changes for Chicago. Brook Lopez is checked in for Nurkic. Hartenstein comes in for Vanderbilt. And Thomas subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And San Diego also making a switch. Eubanks, he's checked in for O'Neal. On the wing, Christie. And again, no good by Chicago. San Diego trails by 16. It's Porter outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Takes it inside. And Jones has it in the corner. And again, no good by Chicago.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And that one's good by Porter.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
Fires from deep. George grabs the board.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Thomas passes to Lopez. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Used all 7 feet and about a third of a ton to get that one up and down.
O'Neal's checked in for San Diego. That's good from Lopez. And San Diego calls time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
San Diego with some changes. Bagley comes in for Sharch. It's Thompson in for Isiah Joe. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for San Diego was getting across in their huddle. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. San Diego trails by 15. Pass to Schroeder. Lays it up off the glass.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Now Chicago has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And he gets the bucket. Thomas got 20.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Schroeder finds O'Neal. Truly the center of attention. Shaq.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Here's Larson. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Hartenstein. Williamson outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shaq with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Porter, no luck.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the three.
Thomas uses the glass to finish the layup. Thomas got 12 points in just the second half.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber. And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Hartenstein with the screen for Thomas. To the inside. It's Williamson, top of the key. Outside Thomas. Lopez, a screen on Schroeder. Thomas, it's a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Thompson from long range. Pulls it. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
The sprint of O'Neal is otherworldly.
To the paint. And that one's good. Williamson. And Chicago leads by 13.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 24 points for Isiah Thomas.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Schroeder passes to Porter. Outside, O'Neal. On the wing, Porter. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the basket by Thomas. San Diego trails by 17. Here's Schroeder. Great D that time from Thomas. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Chicago. Lets it go from 14. Porter pulls it down. San Diego is on a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Hartenstein. Lopez inside. O'Neal's there. That one falls.
And at that range, hey, hard for the defense to really affect that shot. I mean, Lopez is just too good.
Pass to Shaq. Lopez with the block. And they get it back. It's tipped and stolen by Williamson. Here's Larson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Thomas. Lopez sets a screen for Thomas. Lock at 6. Lopez, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lopez with the steal. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Thomas with it. Guarded now by Shaq. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it goes down 2 points. And that's 12 points for Brook Lopez.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Isiah Thomas.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight. Picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
Pass to Joe. Out to the wing. San Diego moving the ball around. San Diego with another miss.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
It's Thomas on the wing. Fires from 18. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Joe.
Line for San Diego. Isiah Joe taking 2 shots.
And Joe drops them both. And so Thomas will bring it up for Chicago. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Thomas. 5 on the clock. Lopez, a screen on Ellis. And Thomas, here we go. Carried from 15 feet out.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
All right, thanks. Brooke, the offense came in waves tonight. How'd you guys manage to win this one?
It was a complete team effort. We've been playing with pretty good energy, pretty good defense the whole game. Shots just weren't going down for us, and we knew that. So we just knew we had to keep grinding, keep grinding.
The key was you stayed persistent. Thanks, Brooke.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Isiah Thomas.